How do dogs learn? So you can take advantage of that and teach your dog new behaviors. So therefore your dog is going to behave better. Today I'm going to take you to my classroom of my signature program, Perfect Dog Plan. So you have an idea of what you're going to get in the program. Plus, I'm going to share some tips and tricks that every dog owner should know by understanding these little concepts of how do dogs learn. So if you understand how your dog learns, then you can implement new ideas and new behaviors in your dog without stressing yourself and exactly knowing what to do. Understanding the fact that 70% of dog training is dog owner training is going to make a difference in your approach to training your dog and living with your dog. So this is why we start our program by teaching you and making you to become an educated dog lover so you can have better dog. So first of all, you have to understand that dogs learn by association. What that means is that dogs say, okay, I like this or I don't like this. This feels good or this doesn't feel good. This thing makes me feel good or this thing makes me feel bad. So they associate the feeling that they get from that experience, and that makes them to understand that this is good and this is bad. Therefore, if it's good, I'm going to repeat that behavior or repeat that thing. But if it's not good, I'm going to stay away from that. I'm not going to repeat that behavior anymore as well. So what kind of things make your dog to feel good or great? Here are some of the things that make your dog feel good or great. Play, praise, interaction, and providing your dog's basic emotional needs. Yes, when I say that, that means your dog needs to have the feelings of happiness, security, affection, acceptance, trust, connection, and also freedom. But most dog owners and most dog trainers depend on food. They think food is the main thing that a dog is requiring or needing in order to feel happy or good, and associate that feeling of happiness or joy that it gets from the food to the behavior that the dog owner or the trainer is expecting. But the problem is that food is not the main reward or the trigger that the dog can associate happiness with. Let me explain. So if your dog is hungry and you use treats or food to train your dog is going to say, I'm so hungry, I'm so excited about eating and food, I'm just going to focus on food and I'm going to try to focus on making myself not to feel hungry anymore. I just want to eat. I don't want to deal with anything else. I just want to focus on eating. So you're forcing your dog or stressing your dog to focus on treats or food and not the task that you're trying to teach your dog. So if your dog is hungry and you start using food to train your dog, you're going to stress your dog. Now, if your dog is not hungry, your dog also is going to be stressed because satiation is going to kick in. And if the dog is getting more food or treats at the time that is not necessary or needed, it will actually become aversive when you use treats or food to train your dog. So whether your dog is hungry or not hungry, if you use food, you're going to be stressing your dog anyways. So therefore, I don't suggest you to use treats to reward your dog or help your dog to associate a sensation to a behavior. So therefore, the best way or best reward for your dog would be interaction. Interaction is the best form of reward and association with a behavior for a dog, because interaction means your dog is not focused on a sensation that is life and death like food, but association with a feeling that makes your dog to feel happy. So when you play with your dog or when you praise your dog or when you interact with your dog in any ways, your dog is feeling great, your dog is feeling positive, and your dog can start associating that feeling with a behavior. That's the easiest and the best way of training a dog. I hope you are understanding a simple concept of how your dog learns, and therefore you can implement this idea into your dog training so you can approach your dog differently from different point of view and impact your dog's life. Therefore, your dog can achieve the goals that you want. If you have any questions, leave those questions in the comments area, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as well. And just remember, until next time, have fun with your dog.